the Tri-State Sports Leader, this is WGEM Sports.
It was a championship Thursday on the volleyball court, so let's get right into the action. First stop of the night, we have Quincy Notre Dame taking on Sacred Heart Griffin. Lady Raiders on the attack, and Madeline Boyer gets on the board with a nifty tip over the net. More from Quincy Notre Dame. This time they find Eva Breckenkamp, and she'll hammer this one over the net for the kill. She was the Energizer Bunny for the Lady Raiders tonight. Quincy Notre Dame got it done on the defensive side of the ball too. Check out the brick wall on the front line, and it's the setter, Annie Eaton, coming away with the big time block. This one was as close as it could get, but in the end, Quincy Notre Dame would get the win in 3 sets over SHG and advance to the Super Sectional Monday. WGM weekend sports anchor Victoria Bordenga was at this game and now joins us with the post-game report.
Hey, thanks, Brendan. Yeah, I should have grabbed like a bag of popcorn or something walking into this gym here in Riverton, because this game was honestly like a movie. You had your drama, you had your laughs, you had your tears, and of course you had your happy ending with QD winning the sectional championship. But let's talk about how they got that championship title. QD dominated set 1, 25-16. Now the second set, that's when the drama kicked in. It was such a back and forth game that ended with Sacred Heart winning 25-20. The vibes were the exact same in set 3, very tit for tat. Coach White called a timeout when it was 16-13, and that's when the winds shifted. The Lady Raiders hopped on that momentum train and did not get off. Coach White credits the sectional championship to her team's grit and resiliency.
I'm really proud of the girls, and I couldn't ask for any more from them. It was great to see them come back from behind. Once again, we did that Tuesday also, and I think that just really shows who they are as a team and who they are as athletes. So I'm a little woo, but I'm glad we came out on top, and I couldn't be prouder of them.
Great stuff for Raider Nation. Of course, on Monday, they're going to play Mater Dei 2 weekends ago in the QD tournament. They beat Mater Dei in 3 sets, so I think QD is going to have a little bit of an upper hand knowing that team already, but of course, we're going to have to wait a couple of days to see. But right now, we're going to soak in the sectional championship victory. I'm going to send it back to you, Brendan, in the studio.
Thanks, Victoria. Let's continue with sectional championship coverage. About 30 minutes away, it was Camp Point taking on Hartsburg-Emden for the Class 1A sectional crown. Right away, they'll look to their superstar on the outside. It's Lauren Miller going down the sticks for the kill to get her team on the board. More from Camp Point, this time on the defensive front. Peters rising up and sends this one back with a rejection. That front line was solid all night long, keeping the Panthers in this one. About Kaylee Bockel getting it on the stat sheet with a block right here. However, it wouldn't be enough, and Camp Point would fall in 2 sets to Hartsburg-Emden. WGEM's Hannah Barton was there and now joins us with the post-game report.
Thanks, Brendan. Tonight's sectional championship was not without fight from Camp Point, who unfortunately dropped this one to a talented Hartsburg-Emden team. They closed the gap from an early deficit in the first set and came out swinging in set 2, starting off with the lead thanks to a handful of consecutive aces by Ginnenbacher and great work by their front line as well. Unfortunately, the Stags would find some momentum late in the second set to best the Panthers in 2 sets.
Oh, I'm extremely proud of them. The heart that they showed, the second set's been a little bit of a nemesis for us throughout the season, and so they checked off almost all the boxes that we needed to tonight. I mean, Hartsburg, and what a great team. So all the honor to them, but I think as far as our girls go, I told them to come out with their heads up and be proud of themselves. We've come a long way since the beginning of our season this year. Yeah.
Again, tough loss tonight for Camp Point, but we want to congratulate the Panthers once again on a great season. Back to you, Brendan.